Well, as we stand, I mean, we've won one game and lost one game, and you'd never be happy after losing one. So, I mean, the first game against St Anne's, I thought Anne's were really, really up for it. They threw everything at us, and I mean, they were leading it, and I thought we weathered the storm well. We dug in, and we ground out a good, hard victory in it, and I mean, I think that game will stand to us. The second game against the Martins, we didn't hurl well all through. The Martins were really up for it. They come at us at speed, and they come at us hard. And I mean, we didn't have guards in it, and we were 3 points up about 20 minutes to go, and we lost Owen Moore with an injury, and he was down maybe for 2 or 3 minutes, and we were a point up at that stage, and that was it. We never hurled after that. The Martins beat us by 6 points in the end, and if they probably had been a bit longer, they could have beaten us by more. But look, there's a break now for maybe 6-8 weeks. I'm not sure exactly when the next round will be, so it'll give us a chance to just, work on what we're doing, work on where we're going, get some practice matches, finalise our team, and hopefully get our strongest team back. I mean, at times it is very difficult to train. We have 7 players in with the senior team and 2 in with the county under 21s. That's 9. So 9 out of your panel is missing every night you're training. There's times it's hard and other times it's great. So look, we'll be still there. We'll be there in the mix. I mean, this team is not going to turn into a bad team, and everyone's sort of thinking we're on the slide. Well, sure, look, my answer to that is, if we're on the slide, come get us. We'll go meet you halfway, wherever you want. That's my end. That's just the way it is. Like, I mean, sure. Like, we've the Shells next in our next championship group stage, like, and I mean, they're top in the group on 4 points. And I mean, if you go back to the Shells for the last 8 to 10 years, I mean, I think they won 3 or 4 county minors on the trot and a couple of under 21s. All them lads now are hitting 24, 25, 26, 27, plus all the younger lads coming behind them, plus some of the more experienced lads. So the Shells are really, really coming into their prime, and they're in the semi-final last year. We got through it in the end the year before. They probably were in with a great chance in the quarter-final. So, look, we won't be taking the Shells for granted, but it's a vital game for us because we have to try and take that scalp to get back into contention, because we're only on 2 points. So we want to make sure that we get through as well. So that'll be a big game for us, and I mean, we'll be hoping to take that. Well, see, you can't preempt what way the groups will go, but I mean, we have Ratnewer in the very last match, which will be if it comes down to a wire match, well, then it'll be the old foes meetings, which could make for great hurling. I mean, and with Ratnewer and Oulart, it doesn't be much held back. So I mean, if that comes down to the wire, well, it'll be a great challenge for both teams. I'm smiling here thinking at the thoughts of it, because whoever will take the spoils of that will be very happy. Garrett Sinha is a vital player to Oulart. I actually think he's a vital player to Wexford. He's one of the best ball winners in the country, and on his day, he's unmarkable, because he can win high ball, he can win dirty ball, he can take on a man, he can score goals, he can score points. Like, he's just one of these players that has the potential to be absolutely brilliant, and he has been, and he has delivered. And I mean, I am delighted that he's coming back. I'm absolutely thrilled that he's coming back, because we need him badly without it. But I think Wexford need him badly too. So I'm just hoping that everything will go well for him, and he would be injury free for the rest of the year. That's my hope for him. People have the impression that it's very, very hard to motivate Oulart senior hurlers and get them back up after, like, losing in Leinster finals and winning county finals. No, these lads are hurlers. That's what they do. I mean, if I happen to forget to send out a text, I get 3 or 4 phone calls and texts. Martin, we got no text and we're not training. So these lads are totally committed to the cause for Oulart. And I mean, right, don't get me wrong here. They were very bitterly disappointed, absolutely gutted after losing the Leinster final. But a sign of a good team and good players are to come back again, they go again. These lads owe nothing to Wexford hurling, and they're still coming back for more, and they're still wanting more, and they're still pushing hard, and they're still wanting it. So to me, we're in with the same chance as everybody else at the moment in Wexford, and we have to just get we have to get through the group stage, we have to get to the semi-final, we have to get to the final, and I mean, everybody's thinking the same way. You can't start counting chickens in the end of May, you just work and work harder and push harder till you get to the knockouts, and then you have to win every game when you get to the knockout stages. That's the way it is. And I mean, we're lucky that we got our beaten in the group stage, that we have a chance to regroup and drive on and find our problems and solve them and push on. Like, that's it.
You've lost the Leinster final. You got away without a jail in with the Annals, and you've lost to the Martins. Your first championship loss for almost 6 seasons. 43 matches unbeaten in Wexford. Is the tower coming down?
No, I think that had to come at some stage, and I actually think it's a relief that it has come, because now you don't have to think and wait for it. Now you can just push on and focus completely on what's coming up next, not on the history that you created, not on the amount of games that you won, not on everyone talking about losses, everyone talking about had to come, it has to come. Of course it had to come at some stage. Like, don't forget, lads, these get up of a Monday morning and go to work and work 40-hour weeks and 60-hour weeks, some of them, and drive from Dublin, doing exams in college the same as everybody else. Like, they're human, and I mean, once the loss comes, it's over, it's done with. Now we look to the next game. And I mean, if everybody thinks that the end is coming, but you look, at the end is coming for all of us at some time or other. So I think our end is coming too. But Oulart, we're still a team that will be reckoned with come the mix up at the end of the year.